Welcome to ReThink, the podcast that empowers you to challenge your existing beliefs and embrace new, more productive ways of thinking. Here at ReThink, we believe that the key to self-fulfillment lies in shattering old thought patterns and adopting new mindsets that support personal growth and empowerment. With expert guests and thought leaders from a wide range of fields, we explore strategies and insights that can help you achieve success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. From relationships to career, business ownership, and health, you are the source of your own success. We're just here to help you tap into your true potential and create a brighter future. So join us on the journey of personal growth and empowerment, and let's rethink what's possible for our lives. So today we're going to talk about something that often gets mistaken as not as important. As a matter of fact, it gets mistaken specifically as daydreaming, and that's visualization. A lot of people think it's just imagination, but actual science shows us otherwise. Visualization isn't woo-woo, isn't just magical thinking, it's actually neurology. Top athletes and CEOs, performers, you name it, they all use visualization. Not just because they're spiritual gurus per se, but it's because it actually works. So back in the 1980s, researchers discovered that when you visualize yourself doing something, your brain fires off the same sorts of patterns and combines the synapses and patterns in ways as if you were actually doing it. Scientists found that just by visualizing something that your brain fires off, those same patterns creates those same synapses as if you're actually doing it. And your body responds. Believe it or not, your body responds. Your nervous system responds. Your nervous system takes action. It takes it seriously. And with repetition, it starts to believe that you're seeing this as normal. It starts to believe that what you're seeing is actually normal. It's expected. It's real. And that's where, if you wanted to say magic exists, that's where the magic happens. So today, we're talking about how to visualize like a scientist. No longer woo-woo, no longer out in the realm of the unknown and like something that we don't quite understand. We know from a scientific standpoint that using our imagination through the efforts of visualization, we can bring things into being. So that is day 11. We're on day 11. Welcome in, guys. We are marching toward our 30 days of manifestation and monetization. We're going to end up with a brand new revenue stream around the things that we're passionate about, the things that we love to do. That's where you caught us today. So if this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome in. It is always my pleasure to welcome you into ReThink Podcast, whether this is your first time or this is your 101st time. Either way, welcome, welcome, welcome. Check out the show notes when you get a chance. Check out the show notes. Thank you guys who are supporting the podcast, and particularly this series. Many of you are following us every day. I can tell by just looking at the downloads and the numbers. So many of you are following us every day. Thank you for doing that. And in the show notes, you can find different ways to connect with the podcast. You can also find different ways to support the podcast. Let's go. The biggest missed opportunity. What is that? Well, most people wait to see success before believing in it. Sort of a reoccurring theme, not needing the proof, proof being a trap. Most people wait. Most people do before they believe in it. The brain doesn't work like that. It believes what it is repeatedly shown. That is what your brain believes. It believes what is repeatedly shown, and then it comes into being. So if you're showing it fear, you're showing it failure, you're showing it anxiety, worst case scenarios, then guess what you're building? What type of neural pathways, I'm tongue-tied today, what types of neural pathways are you building? That's what we should be concerning ourselves with. If you're visualizing success, however, you're training your brain to expect it. Really, whatever you are visualizing on a regular basis, you're training your brain to accept that and to expect that. And what we want to expect, now that we know from a place of science and then a place of understanding, we want our brains to expect the best. Whatever situation you're in, you want your brain to expect and prepare for the best. Here's some examples of things that could be going on if you're training your brain properly. A speaker visualizes delivering a very powerful talk. As a result, the brain becomes calm, familiar, and confident. Just one example. Another is an entrepreneur visualizes a successful launch, maybe a new product or a service. Their mind begins scanning for opportunity. Okay? And the last is a person wanting to lose weight visualizes the shape and the form of their future body. They do it daily. Their action begins aligning. They begin to lose the weight. The opportunity is simple. We want to pre-program our minds with the result, the desired result, the results that we want. Okay, so how do we do that? How do we do that? Here are 5 steps that we can take. These steps are critical. Every lesson, every day, I've given you the opportunity, then I give you the solution, then we summarize. So I hope you're picking up on these patterns, and I'm trying to make it as fundamental and as easy as possible so that we can hear it, understand it, and implement it, because the implementation is where you're going to see the results. So what are some of the best solutions? Daily visualization protocol. Here we go. Set the scene. It's time for you to get quiet. It's time for you to get in a space where you're not going to be bothered for about 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how long you want to do this. Set the scene. Close your eyes and relax your breath. Number 2, feel it. Also a reoccurring theme. You're in the end. You're where you want to be. You've obtained the spouse. You've obtained the house. You've obtained the career promotion or the entrepreneurship, or you've lost the weight. Wherever it is that you want it to go, whatever resolve or solution or achievement you want it, see yourself doing that and feel it. Imagine one goal already achieved. See it, hear it, feel it. What does it feel like? Number 3, engage the senses. Add texture, sound, light, people, even smells. What I like to do is to create a very short scene, something that can be replayed. You're talking about 20 words or 15 words or less. So let's say, for example, you visualizing paying your home off. Why don't you see you giving the deed or getting the deed from your mailbox? Okay, you know the name of your mortgage company or your credit union, whoever you have your house with. See that mail coming, walk to the mailbox, simply open it up and see it as you're walking back to the house. Okay, there's no words involved. Or once you get back to the house, you're sitting at the table, you're going through the mail. Why don't you see yourself saying to your loved one, to your partner, your husband, your wife, hey, look at this. Or look, we finally paid it off. Or look, we're debt free. Or look, this is the deed to our house. Whatever it is, something very simple that can be repeated very easily, something you don't have to memorize, but you can replay on a regular basis. You're programming your mind. Number 4, use the present or even the past tense as if it's already done. Say internally to yourself, at a minimum, I am, not I will. You don't remember we talked about words we don't want to say. We don't want to say words like I will, which indicates some sort of future event. We don't want to say things like I hope, which indicates some level of doubt. We want to, know, and we want to have done it. Use the present tense or even the past tense. Today was such an awesome day. I say that sometimes to myself in the morning, as if it's already happened. Today was such an awesome day. All right. What else do we have? Step number 5, the last thing, repeat this daily. Put it on autopilot. Morning or night, doesn't matter. Do it 5-10 minutes a day where you are rewiring your neural circuitry. Again, visualize like a scientist. That's the topic for today. So this one's short and sweet. So let's summarize. Visualization is not make-believe. This is science-backed, science proof. It's mental rehearsal, preparation for the things that we want. And mental rehearsal leads to mastery. It's no different than practicing your golf swing or practicing yoga or whatever it is that you like to do. The top benefit of this is to create an inner world so vivid, so alive that your outer world starts catching up to it. You want your brain, your subconscious to know this is the standard. This is what we want. And those 5 daily practices that we talked about earlier, we're starting with that deep breathing. We're setting the tone. We're going to picture one goal fully achieved every day. One goal fully achieved every day until we get it. We can say affirmations, number 3, that matches that visual effort. For example, if you're looking for freedom, financial freedom, say to yourself continuously, I am abundant. I am abundant. And then next, use a consistent time to do this every day so your brain knows what you're doing. No different than when you get up and do your coffee or when you go to bed and you take your shower. Morning, mirror, work, evening, bed, whichever one works for you or both. And then lastly, log your visualization into your journal. That's very important. Again, this is a visual or a virtual contract with yourself. When you're writing, you can see it down. Plenty of times for me, when I do write, I do feel an emotional attachment to what I'm writing about. So perhaps you feel the same. So make sure you're writing it down in your journal. Capture these moments. Guys, that was Visualize Like a Scientist. Short but sweet. I want you to go back and listen to it again. And whatever you didn't, notice the second time around. Make sure that you begin to incorporate this into your daily practice. And as always, please be sure to come back on tomorrow. Join us again on day 12 of 30 Days to Manifestation and Monetization. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. That's all for today's episode of ReThink. We hope that you've enjoyed this exploration of new ideas and perspectives and found valuable insights and strategies that you can apply to your life. Remember, you are the source of your own success and fulfillment. And by embracing new ways of thinking, you can unlock your true potential and yes, create the life that you truly desire. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, we encourage you to support the podcast by sharing it with your friends, your family members, your loved ones, and associates, and even your followers on social media. Also, leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Lastly, don't forget to check out our show notes for free downloads and empowering ebooks that can help you on your journey of personal growth and empowerment. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We look forward to exploring more ideas and insights with you in the next episode of ReThink.